dividing integers, we're going to get onto our computers and we're going to do a Desmos activity that will allow us to practice some of the skills that we've been working on with integers. So I'd like you to open up your computer, go to Google Classroom, and you'll see that I posted a new assignment on Desmos. Give me a thumbs up when you're on the Desmos assignment.
I prefer to be called.
Thank you. We're going to click on this. Oh, Eleanor, I need you to assign me, okay? Are you on there? Okay. Eleanor, you need to make sure you join our class because you just started here. Okay, right there. Okay, give me a thumbs up when you're on Desmos. I'm going to introduce the activity, and we're just going to do some quick checks, allow you to work on your own, okay? While you work on the integer puzzles. All right. All right, everybody, let's take a look at what we're going to be doing on Desmos today. Who would like to volunteer to read this first part of our technology activity?
Make it true inequality by dragging the bar.
Very good. So an inequality is when we use those symbols, the greater than, right? Everybody show me greater than. Good. Show me less than. And show me equals to. Awesome. So we're going to use the greater than, less than, or equal than statement to make a true inequality. So on the left-hand side here, you're going to drag up these numbers. And just like we've been practicing, when you have a negative times a negative, the product is going to be what? A negative times a negative is a?
Positive.
Very good. If I was to pick a negative times a positive, my answer will be a? Negative. So when we're thinking here, we're thinking what number times another number will give me a true inequality where this product is less than the right side, okay? So I want you to stop and think about it and see if you can start coming up with an inequality that would make that a true statement. So again, we're dragging up the numbers. Let's say I dragged up negative 2 times 1. What is negative 2 times 1?
Negative 2.
Very good, negative 2. So we have negative 2 on this side.
Won't work.
And then I would have to use 3 times negative 4. Negative 4, what would that be?
12. Negative 12.
Negative 12. So is negative 2 less than negative 12?
No.
No, it is not. It's greater. Why is negative 2, friends, why is negative 2 not less than negative 12? What do we know about the value of a negative number when we're comparing it with another negative number? Yeah, I want to hear, why do you think negative 2 is actually greater than negative 12? Use some of the visuals there.
I mean, if you think about it, so the positive numbers, it's from like 10 to 1, so the one is less than 10. But in negative numbers, it's actually the opposite. The one is higher up, very much at 10.
I love it. And that's what we keep saying, is that the negative numbers are like the opposite. So very good. So everything to the right of 0 is going to have a lesser value. And the further away you are from 0, the smaller it is. So you're right. So we can just reverse that, right? We can say instead, I'm going to have negative 2 times 1 on this side of the equation. And then my left side of the equation would be 3 times -4. And that would make it a true inequality. Yes. All right, go ahead and explore through the Desmos activities. Remember, when we're doing our Desmos, we need to explain how you know the inequality is true, just like David articulated. Great job there. Okay, I'll give you a Dr. D dollar. Did you answer? You shared with me. Good job. Good job. Okay, tell me what you did here, Ben. Can you tell me what's -8 times -6? +48. So now you have +48, right? And you're going to add what? Oh, do you add first, or you have to do the multiplication? Very good. So you have +48. You're going to add, but you have to multiply first, right?
5.
So 7 times 5 is? Did you say?
No, it's 35.
Good. So now, to find the value, we need to do what with these two products?
3.
We add, right?
83.
83. Go ahead. See if that's correct. Ta-da! You did it. You have the greatest value so far. Wonderful. All right. So tell me about your equation. What are we going to do first, thinking about order of operations?
3 plus 2.
Okay. 3 plus 2 is?
5.
Okay. And then what do you do next?
Then plus 6.
When it's outside the parentheses, it tells us we need to do the distributive property, okay? Which is multiplication.
Okay.
So you do 5 times 6, which is what?
30.
Excellent. Go ahead. Why don't you see if that's a true value? Over here, we type it right in here. Good job. Oh, no, you just have the value, which would be 30.
Oh, 30.
You got it. Awesome. Yeah.
How would I explain it?
Well, tell me what you did. What comes first? 3 times -4,
Yeah.
which is?
-12.
Okay, so -12 is less than what?
-2.
Very good. So how we know? Remember we were looking at the number line, so we could prove it by seeing which one is the number that is a greater distance from 0 is actually less